Most people don't realize they're getting better. That's the cruel part. Depression doesn't announce its exit. There's no ceremony, no final chapter where everything suddenly makes sense. It leaves quietly, so quietly that many people assume nothing has changed and stay trapped longer than they need to. I almost did. My name is Arthur Bennett. I'm 79 years old. And if you're listening to this right now, there's a strong chance depression is already loosening its grip on you. You just don't know what the signs look like yet. I didn't either. So let me walk you through the 6 signs I learned only after surviving it myself. Not from books, not from slogans, from years of living inside it. When I was younger, I thought depression was dramatic. Crying fits, breakdowns, not being able to get out of bed. But mine didn't look like that. Mine looked functional. I went to work, paid bills, answered questions. From the outside, I was fine. Inside, I felt like someone had slowly turned the volume of life down until everything sounded distant, muted. I didn't feel hopeless. I felt absent. And that's important because many people watching this right now aren't falling apart. They're just quietly disappearing. Let me tell you the first sign I noticed, even though I didn't understand it at the time. You start noticing small things again. Depression doesn't just steal happiness, it steals attention. When I was at my lowest, the world felt flat. Colors didn't register. Sounds blended together. Then one morning, nothing special, nothing dramatic. I noticed the sound of birds outside my kitchen window. I didn't feel joy, but I noticed. That was new. A week later, I realized I preferred my coffee hotter again. A month after that, I caught myself watching sunlight move across the floor. These weren't breakthroughs. They were whispers. But depression hates details. The moment your mind begins to register small sensory things again, it means your nervous system is waking up. If you've noticed tiny preferences returning, music sounding slightly better, food tasting slightly different, silence feeling less heavy, that's not random. That's recovery beginning quietly. Second sign, you feel tired in a different way. This one surprised me. Depression exhaustion is heavy, sticky, the kind of tired that sleep doesn't fix. But one day I felt a different tired, a clean tired, the kind you feel after walking too long, or thinking deeply, or doing something mildly difficult. I remember sitting on my bed one afternoon thinking, this feels like normal fatigue. That moment stayed with me, because normal tired means effort has returned. It means you're engaging with life again, even if it's uncomfortable. If your exhaustion has changed texture, less hopeless, more physical, that's not decline. That's movement. If this resonates, stay with me. The next sign is subtle, but powerful. Third sign, you start questioning your own thoughts. Depression speaks with certainty. It says, this is how it is. This is how you are. This won't change. One evening I caught myself thinking, I'll always feel this way. And then, without effort, another thought followed. Will I? That single question mattered more than any affirmation, because doubt aimed at depression is a form of strength. The moment you stop fully believing every dark thought, depression loses its authority. If you've started noticing your inner voice and questioning it instead of obeying it, that's not confusion. That's clarity returning. Fourth sign, you care, even when it hurts. For a long time, I didn't care about anything. Not in a dramatic way, just numb. Then I started caring again, about small responsibilities, about conversations, about whether I disappointed someone. It didn't feel good at first. It felt vulnerable. But caring requires emotional energy, and emotional energy doesn't exist in deep depression. If you found yourself worrying again about being late, about saying the wrong thing, about letting someone down, that's not weakness. That's your emotional range expanding. Pain returning before joy is normal. It means your heart is coming back online. This next sign is one many people misunderstand. Fifth sign, you have moments of relief and then guilt. When I first laughed again, it scared me. I remember sitting at the table thinking, how dare I feel okay for a second? That guilt is common, because when depression becomes familiar, relief feels suspicious. But moments of light don't erase struggle. They coexist. If you've had brief moments where the weight lifts, even if it comes back later, those moments matter. They prove your mind is capable of rest again. Depression doesn't crack all at once. It loosens. And the sixth sign, you start imagining a future without trying. This is the one that finally convinced me. I wasn't planning. I wasn't hopeful. But one day, while washing dishes, I thought about planting tomatoes the next spring. It was casual, unforced. Depression keeps you locked in the present or trapped in the past. The future feels unreachable. So if thoughts about next month, next year, or even small future moments have started appearing naturally, that's not accidental. That's your mind remembering continuity. Let me say something important now. Beating depression doesn't mean you never feel low again. I still have quiet days, heavy mornings, but depression no longer owns me. What changed wasn't my personality. It was my relationship with my thoughts. I stopped demanding certainty, stopped waiting to feel ready. I learned that healing doesn't feel like victory. It feels like gradual return. If you see yourself in even one of these signs, please hear this clearly. You are not failing. You are not stuck. You are not broken beyond repair. You are in motion. And motion, even slow, uneven motion, is the opposite of depression. I'm 79 now. I don't chase happiness anymore. I look for presence, and presence, I've learned, is enough. If you're still here with me, thank you for listening. Stay gentle with yourself. This is not the end of your story. It's the quiet part, where things begin to change.